I think I'm gonna be right here. Okay. Okay.
Nah, I need two. There we go.
Little back support over here. Welcome to Call It A Day with Sara K, and today we are joined in our Blue World by Slayr. He is one of the underground's leading artists right now, making waves with his new deluxe album Half Blood, and soon to be joining multi-platinum artist Yeat on his North American tour. Welcome, Slayr.
Hola, how y'all doing, man?
Why'd you choose to sit over there?
One, kind of feels like a, I don't know, like a personal couch, kind of, even though it's huge, but you know, I can just lay my arms like this.
Yeah, you get a little back support over here.
Yep, a lot of back support.
I know, I like that we're on the same vibe too.
Yep.
You think you're gonna move around?
Yeah. I think for every question, we just stand over there, go up there, you know.
Do a flip, something like that.
See what works.
So you just did your lunch break freestyle today.
That's for the shoes. Tickets feel like I got flu all the time, but I still make my moves, never paying my dues.
How was that experience?
It's new, cause I don't really like one take a lot of stuff. As far as stuff like I like to like, what's the word? Perfect most of my music. So I had to like really find a frequency that I could just one take some stuff and get it right. So it took a lot of tries, but that's what we're here for.
No, you killed it. You killed it. I
Thank you.
can't wait for everyone to hear what you made today. But even with like lunch break, you having such a lyrical week, like we were talking about, you did a lyrical video, lunch break, and then you have your show in Avondale on Friday, sold out, which is congratulations first off.
Thank you.
And you did it all at 18 years old.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Feels cool, but it's kind of like, it's a lot of pressure though, because I do have my 20s to go through and hopefully my 30s and 40s. So that just means I got to do it for a long time. So I'm ready though.
No, you got it.
Feeling good.
Like even with that, like you being like, oh, it's a lot of pressure. I mean, you technically, I feel like had such a big moment when you were 13, right? With Fourth Gear Cipher.
Yeah.
What was your expectation when you dropped that?
I dropped it because I was like, it was originally like a Cardi remix at first. And I put it out and I was like, okay, this is cool. It was like a snippet. I put out a snippet. Yeah, there we go. It was like June of 2021. I put out a snippet. And I was like, okay, cool. Who wants to get on this? And like 3 other people was like, yeah, get on it. And I got those 3 people on it. And I dropped it. And it became a smash that I didn't even expect for real, you know?
Yeah, that's
expect it.
crazy. Okay, so like even, it became a smash you didn't even expect.
Yeah.
You're 13 years old at this point?
Yeah, 13.
So how did you find these people? Cause you're like, who wants to get on there? Like, are you on Discord? How are you finding them?
Discord,
Yeah.
Instagram, just the usual social spots. Like I feel like Discord is very used now.
Yeah.
Especially that whole like 2021 wave that was happening. It was all Discord.
Did that affect, like, even in high school, right? Being in high school, making music, did that ever affect, like, I don't know, being, like, with your friends? Like, were they making music? Just,
Yeah.
like, what was that whole experience like? Because you were locked in since you were so young.
Yeah, with school, I didn't really, like, tell people, really. I was kind of, like, going to school, just being a normal kid, and then coming home and, like, having this whole, like, I felt like Batman, as a sense. Like, I was just like, oh, yeah, I don't have nothing going on at home. I had a lot of things going on at home, so. And then they found out, and then I just like stopped trying to go to school because I didn't like it. I was
Yeah.
like,
Like, oh, we got a little motion over there.
y'all are annoying me a little bit. So
They were annoying you?
when I walk into school, I kind of like to be left alone a little bit. But when you walk into a school, it'd be like, oh shit, show me the song you made last night. I'm like, nah, I don't feel like doing
Kind of popular loner vibes?
that. No.
No. Okay, so when did you get connected with all the lock cards guys? Was that in high school?
That was in high school, yeah. But we're all from like different parts of the country. But I don't know. That's another Discord thing. We just met on there, made the group, started making music together. Shout out Lockharts, you know.
Right. When did you first have your connection with music? Like, made your first kind of connection with maybe playing an instrument or something like that?
When I was like 5 years old, my mom put a piano in front of me. She was very certain on me being in front of a stage, like no matter what it was. So she was like, you're gonna do orchestral music or you're gonna play music for weddings or whatever she wanted me to do. She wanted me to like not have like a 9 to 5. She wanted me to like be something more. So I put it down to like 8 or 10, and then I started making music around 10, like through like FL and stuff. And it just like transferred over. Like everything I learned from my piano lessons and stuff like that, it went straight into the music.
So your mom always wanted you to do something in music?
Yeah.
How'd she like, was it a dream of hers, or was it something that she spotted in you early?
I don't think it was a dream of hers at all. I think it was just a dream she had for me, which I didn't like really. At first I was like, I don't really want to do this. Like, it's not a dream I want, you know what I'm saying? But then it became a dream I want, and I was like very grateful that I was able to get forced to do all that shit. Cause
Right.
it was easy to like transfer over, you know?
What was the skills that you kind of learned that was easy to transfer over?
I have like relative pitch, so whenever I hear a beat, I can like play the root note, and I know exactly what the root note of the song is and stuff like that. So it's like very easy.
Is relative pitch something that you learn, or is it something that you just like genetic?
Perfect pitch is something that like people have a talent for. Relative pitch is like, if you listen to it long enough, you're gonna know what it is, type of thing.
Well, so if you go from like that kind of orchestral vibe, right?
Yeah.
How did it get all the way to now, where it's more rap focused?
I think it's just more of what I listen to. Like back then I was also always listening to stuff like Jace or like Fago or Uzi, where they'd have like these like crazy like string beats and violins and stuff in their songs, where I was like, oh yeah, I want to make something like that. Then I started making trippy type of stuff, Cardi type of stuff. It's just whatever I listen to, I feel like, okay, let me make a song like that. You know?
Even like the orchestral type beats, were you actually like playing live instrumentation with that?
No, those are, the only thing I've tried to do live instrumentation for was the guitars, but everything else is more just clicking it in and stuff like that, yeah.
That's crazy. When you say back in the day, you're listening to like Jace and Uzi and stuff, what is back in the day for you?
Not really back in the day, but it's like my freshman year, like 2021, or was it 2022 is when it was, but I was just spamming Jace, Fago, Uzi.
Yeah, this time to be alive.
In my middle school, it was just strictly like X, Ski, Juice, Uzi. That was it. That's all I was listening to. But then over time, I got into like underground music.
Yep, like that plug era, all that.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that's so interesting because you're so tapped in on like the scene and the sound, and it seems like you have been since you were so young.
Yeah.
You've said before that you always work 2 projects ahead.
Yeah.
What does that mean necessarily?
If I say this now, don't leak my iCloud, but my notes have like just like fire ideas that I have. Like I could be on a plane, and since I can't do nothing on the plane, I'm just brainstorming. Then I came up with my next few albums just in the air. And I wrote down all the synopsis, the sounds, and all the other stuff, like for like all the way up until like 2028 type of thing.
Whoa.
So, and they can change. Like it can always be a whole different thing. But I like to have just that idea in, to where like, because Half Blood was originally Gaia 2.5, but the sound was always gonna be that. But I was gonna be like it was gonna be very experimental. Like I wanted to be a mixtape, and it was, but it got treated way more than a mixtape. So
now it's an album.
Yeah.
Why didn't you keep it as Gaia? Like, why'd you change the name?
Because I feel like it just wasn't the sound for it. Like all of my Gaia projects are very orchestral and very slow in a sense, but this one was like my most upbeat project to date. So I was like, okay, what can I like use to like signify that I can have multiple sides instead of just the Gaia stuff. Half Blood, 2 families, 2 family trees, stuff like that. So
yeah. So you've planned stuff out since 2028. So it's 2026. Like, how many projects have you planned until 2028?
Like 3 or 4.
Wow.
3 or 4-ish. I'm working on my first 2 for this year, and then we're gonna see how it kind of like transfers over. When
you work on multiple at once, is it kind of like a little bit here, a little bit that, or do you finish something fully?
It's more like I make a lot of music, so when I go into it, I can I kind of like make mock track lists of like what titles I could use, stuff like that. So I kind of go into it as, okay, let me make all these songs, see what works, see what doesn't. And there's songs that I have from 2024 that I'm reworking for now. Wow. There's songs that I had from 2023 that I reworked for Half Blood. You know, it just, Whatever floats.
What's a song from 2023 that you reworked for Half Blood?
Power 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
That's a song I
That makes sense. I've noticed through like watching your videos, seeing like the collaborators and producers that you work with, that you seem to have an eye for talent. How do you gauge who you want to work with? Is it just friends? Who is it?
It's mostly friendships. Like, I don't work with people just because they're like, sometimes I do. Like, there's multiple times where I've like been in a studio with somebody, or I'm in a stew, and then someone comes in and they're already making a song, and I'm just like, I get this like creative spark. I mean, like, shit, let me hop on, shit, and see what I could do in the song and stuff like that. You don't have to necessarily be friends most of the time, but majority of my music that I put out is with people that I'm friends with, though.
What's the last like song that you had that creative spark and you're like, I want to hop on that?
Love Blur. It was the anime song that I made for Half Blood. It was the first song, and it was the last song I made for it. I made it like a week before I turned it in. I was gonna turn it in that week, but I felt like, wasn't even that I heard the song, and I felt like it had to be there in a way that there's like, it's missing. Like, this is what I'm missing right here. So I made it, put it in the first slot, and I was like, that's perfect.
I love that you call it an anime song, because I know what you're saying when you say that, but what about it felt so like different that you had to categorize it separately?
Because it's really like, when you have underground music, right, you don't have diminished chords, you don't have Japanese vocals in the back, you don't really have that. So anime song is just what I call it, because I'm just the biggest anime nerd in the world, I guess, but it's very, it makes me who I am. So I listen to that music all the time. Just straight up, just openings, endings, whatever the fuck.
We need like a Slayr Hatsune Miku collab.
Can't say too much.
Oh.
Can't say too much. Can't say too much.
Okay. But your project, right? It's called Half Blood.
Yeah.
To me, I geeked when I saw it because I definitely noticed the Camp Half Blood reference, like the demigod.
Yeah.
Are you a Percy Jackson fan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've watched only the movies, and like I've tried to get into the show. I didn't really finish the show, but I fuck with the show though.
The show was like biblically accurate.
Yeah, I literally started it and then I just stopped watching for some reason.
Yeah, you gotta go back to it. But
yeah.
I think what I loved about it, and I think I love projects that have like a storyline, and it seems like you're literally saying that you're planning them out years at a time.
Yeah.
With mythology, was that something that you were really into the time you're making Half Blood?
Yeah, I was. The thing about Percy Jackson was like that was the only like mythology thing I knew up until like 2023 when I played God of War. I played God of War like the whole thing up until Ragnarok. I still haven't beat Ragnarok, but I played God of War, and the whole Greek mythology thing actually spoke to me that time, to where it was like, wow.
What's your favorite mythological story?
I do mess with Hercules the most.
Yeah.
Hercules is my favorite, strictly because I also play Kingdom Hearts, so that's another Greek thing that's in a game that I play. So.
Do you ever feel like you've derived like a lesson from like even studying the Greek myths? Because like isn't the whole point that like each myth has like a lesson to it, right?
It does. I don't really think I derived a lesson from it, really. I kind of just kept that as a story most than like a thing that I should take in life type of thing.
Yeah. What is it like about going into mythology? Like even like, because you're going, God of War is like, if you're going to Ragnarok, that's like more Norse, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So like you're kind of like stepping into like all different types too.
I'm still in the Greek thing as we speak, but I do want to step into Norse, Egyptian, Chinese, all the mythology. I love all those.
Yeah.
Right now I'm not reading in, but when I go to sleep, I have like this Wukong not documentary, but like storyline thing.
Yeah.
That's like hours long that I just have that I'm watching.
Wow. And you like, that's probably going in your brain while you're sleeping?
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, that's fire. I feel like that's so interesting because, I mean, I don't know if like I've met anyone, like an artist that's like so into such a like obscure, I think, niche topic, and I think it's so cool because you see it in your music, like,
yeah.
Especially like, even what is it about like getting into all these different types that kind of like draws you in?
I don't know. I'm a big fantasy guy. Like, that's probably like the main reason. Like I grew up playing Sonic. I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, things like that. That just like, I don't know. I like storylines. Like I hate like games that are just like one-dimensional. Like I don't play Call of Duty like that. I don't play 2K like that. And I like being role playing. There we go.
Totally,
Role playing games.
totally.
Those are my favorite.
What is it about albums that have a storyline that speak to you more than just maybe an album that's like a collection of songs?
An album that's a collection of songs, it could work if the collection of songs makes sense in the order that you put it in.
Mm-hmm.
But albums with stories it makes listening to that album more enjoyable than just collection of songs. Because if it was a collection of songs, you could have just called it a compilation or just something like that, which they have select hits, but they don't make sense together type of thing. Where you would look at something like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that's a whole story in itself, because you know why he made the album, you know the story behind the album, you know the whole fucking interrupting Taylor Swift thing that made him go in hiding and stuff, and then you feel the pain in each song, and each song goes into it doesn't go into each other via transitions, but actually one of them do. I'm pretty sure it's All of the Lights, but that's besides the point. It's kind of like there's a story there, and that's why that's like the most critically acclaimed album he got, because you could feel that, you know what's happening, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a whole art piece in itself.
Yeah.
If someone paid attention to your discography, what's the bigger story that they'd start to see?
Growth. That's my whole thing is about rising, having like conflict, having what's that, climax and stuff like that. Like I like, and I'm not even a big reader like that. Like I don't really like read as much, but I like stories that have that type of thing. Where in Half-Blood I have this whole rising, then it gets calmer, then the problem assures, and then it finally like ends.
Like resolution.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like when you play video games are stories, especially if you're doing role play
Exactly.
ones. It's not really you need to read the book to find that.
Yeah.
I think that's so interesting you said that, because I feel like Gaia and Half-Blood, they like, I guess, do they live in separate universes or are they together?
They're the same.
They're the same.
Gaia is the girl on the Half-Blood cover.
Oh, cool.
And then she's basically half dragon, half unicorn. Well, the unicorn god, dragon god, they came together to make her the human. Both of her hair sides, you got the brownish orange and then the purple side. And then the whole cover is them fighting over her. And you have the eye in the middle that created everything, type of thing. That's like, I'm trying to make my own mythology in a sense.
They're fighting over her in what way?
In a way that they realize the value she has, and they want to try to use her. And she's over on the ground praying because she doesn't want to get touched by any of them, type of thing. So yeah,
that's really cool. Because I feel like Gaia, when I read it, and I like even just originally knowing about it, like it felt like all encompassing.
Yeah.
And it makes sense with your mythology too, like her power. I'm
not really following the original.
Making your own.
I like the name. The name is what I took, and I like put it into my thing, because Greek mythology is my main inspiration for my aesthetic, so I just based everything off that.
So what will Gaia 3 sound like?
It probably will sound more orchestral for sure. I already have it wrote down, so I can't really leak what I'm going for but yeah, I'm definitely going back into the Gaia sound just for that though.
It's interesting because even with the success of Half-Blood, like, do you ever feel the pressure of making something similar to it?
Yeah. I don't know, because there's always two sides. Like, especially with Half-Blood, it's more like a lot of people don't like it because of how it sounds. Like, it's too happy for them, or it's too upbeat, or something of the sorts. But then there's always like that one dark song I have in there that they just absolutely love. So who knows? I might lead into just the dark stuff for like a project, or I might lead into the happy stuff for another project. I don't like to please everybody. Because if you try to please everybody, you can't please anybody.
Right.
That's what I had a sample of is it Bjork, or yeah, she said that on the at the end of Wipe Your Nose. I was like, can't please everybody, but if you try to please just one person, then you can please everybody. That's what she said. So
exactly. And I think at that end, you want to please yourself with your music.
I feel like Bloodlux that was me trying to just put every sound in one, and it worked, but it was less acclaimed because of how many people I tried to appeal to.
Yeah.
So,
and I think it's like you keep doing what you're doing, rocking out how you are, like people are listening, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting you said that about like Happy, because My favorite song is The Sky.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people that can probably have like a shred of relatability with that song, especially being young, being in the creative field. How do you, I think especially these days and having some success, like how has having the success affected your relationships?
Yeah, so that song, I was in like a relationship throughout the summer. And then I made that song strictly because of how like, I don't know, I dropped my album, it's not, but I dropped a different album, and it felt like she was trying to like become that part of me where it was like, no matter what I do, she'd have to approve. No matter what I do, it would be like, oh, you're too busy for a relationship type of thing, or bring me with you, or don't do it at all type of thing. It was kind of like, I didn't like it. So I made the song, it was like, don't make all my goals your goals. And it was kind of, it's really how I felt. Like, it was like, at that point, why are you your own person, or are you just like here to be for me type of thing?
Right, like that's the thing is like,
I don't like that.
It's so interesting because it's almost the song was touching on like your support system.
Yeah.
Kind of blending into you, like not just being there to like guide you, but like almost like trying to meld into like a part of you, which is so interesting.
Like and it's not clinginess. It's more just like, I don't know, like, and the thing is, she didn't want to make music. It was more just like everything I had to do, she wanted to be a part of, to the point where it was like very overwhelming.
Yeah.
In a sense. So I made that song based off of just like, I can't really be with someone that's like too attached to my dreams, in a sense. I don't want my dream to be your dream type of thing.
You're right.
That's basically what that song's about.
Yeah. No, I had to ask about that. I love that song.
Thank you.
Truly. That's what kind of, it just reminded me too, like the end of the Sloppy Joe music video,
Yeah.
you have this part that says, every end has a new beginning, keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose to include that?
My videographer, Hive Out, his like brand is keep moving forward, and I do fuck with that a lot. It's basically like, my career has had like very ups, and like it went down for so long, and I was for Set in Stone too, which was the song that brought me back to where I wanted to be at, and it like touched me in a way, because it's like that part of my career ended, and then that song allowed me to have a new beginning, in a sense. So
I feel like even with your visuals, right? Like you said, I know you've mentioned like the video game Corpse Party had some influence over those visuals. What video games are inspiring you now? Because I know you mentioned God of War, I know you mentioned Kingdom Hearts.
it's still the same. Like Final Fantasy 15 is what it's like starting to inspire my new type of music. But it's always gonna be Kingdom Hearts, it's always gonna be God of War, it's always gonna be Sonic mostly. Like, that's my magnum opus when it comes to games. So
we're looking like a Sonic blue set.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I had a
all
whole
divine.
blue fit, but I couldn't wear it, so
Because you would have turned into a Smurf.
yeah, it would have been bad.
What's your favorite Nintendo game?
My favorite Nintendo game is Tomodachi Life.
I played Tomodachi Life for so many years of my life.
Yeah.
And I would literally like get up at 6 a.m. to try to like catch the fountain. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I love that game.
Fountain, you know?
On the 3DS?
All the donations, yeah.
Yeah.
All the donations from all the islanders and stuff. That's my shit.
But yeah, I have a present for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Close your eyes. No, I'm
right.
playing. I'm gonna throw it at you.
Listen, this is the greatest animal on earth. I want people to know this, bro. That's why, I don't know if y'all know Jenny, but I learned about Jenny.
Jenny Kim, Blackpink.
Yeah, I learned about Jenny and also learned about this at the exact same time, because she also fucks with these. These are, like, I don't know, my reels are just these, just doing shit.
That's your For You page? That's funny. I feel like right now, everyone has access to like the same tools, like pirated software, tutorials. What do you think makes someone stand out in the underground scene now?
You can't unless you really put your foot into it. Like, I feel like everyone's making the same FL song now. Like, it's just, ooh, if I'd beat find this Osabasa beat on YouTube and try to do that like 8 times and see which works. That's what people do now. But to stand out, you gotta like learn it, bro. Like, don't just sit around and like copy a screen. You gotta learn how that screen was the way it is. You know what I'm saying? But That's what I do. I sit and study shit all the time. Like,
Yeah, you're a student.
like I study Complextro and shit now, just to like learn it.
I feel like that's important too because I think it's also learning the game, it seems like. But do you feel like branding and like aesthetics is important too, or you think it's just all about the music?
For me, I don't really give a damn about aesthetics, really. Like
Mm-hmm.
unless it's just music wise, like cover arts and stuff. But branding is important. Like personalities is your brand. So if you want to come off as a good guy, brand yourself as a good guy. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really come up with anything. Like I feel like I just live my life, and people just name it whatever they first thing they can think of. But you know,
That's all it is. Well, because I feel like music pages, right, and blogs, like I'm sure you know this, they can really shape how people see artists.
Yeah.
Do you think that's helped you, or you feel like it's boxed you in at times?
it's helped a lot. Like no matter what people say,
Mm-hmm.
it's helping me anyway because
True.
people could say a lot of stuff about the music, and then it will force someone to go check out what they're talking about. They'll be
Right.
like, "This is amazing. What are you talking about?" And now I just gained the fan because you decided to hate.
Yep. You're one of the faces of underground rap today, and I think we're in an interesting time where it's no longer like a distinct sound anymore, but it's like a genre.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the underground is kind of paving a new way of mainstream rap?
Yeah, because a lot of the mainstream artists, you would call them, they're seeing what we got going on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's way more appreciative than like, let's say when Uzi and Cardi was coming out.
Yeah.
The people before them were not fucking with that shit at all.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to us and the thing is, we're not even really doing that much different than people before us. That's probably why it's not like a huge, like, oh, they're calling it anything. Like people they're not calling it any term other than underground. Like people used to call Cardi mumble rap. That was the biggest term ever.
Right. No, I remember.
Biggest term. And I don't know. I don't think we have that type of slander for us. So I think it's very easy for us to become Billboard artists or top streaming artists simply because we're not going against nothing in a
Yeah.
sense. That's really
I have to ask. You got blocked by Yeat at one
Oh
point,
yeah, I did.
and now you're on tour with him.
Yeah.
Does that feel full circle at all?
It does. Like no matter what, Yeat was like probably like top 5 for me as far as like influence. So it was like I usually get most of my ad-lib inspiration from him because of how like abrasive they are and how like you can literally make melodies with them
Mm-hmm.
in a sense. That's what I like to do. So I love Yeat. That block hurt. It did. Like I was like 14, bro. It was like damn. I
Bro,
actually got
shit hurts
blocked
when
by
you're
the
14.
I was like fuck, but I don't know. I just grew up. Then I low-key forgot about it until like now, and it was like oh shit, and they want me for the tour.
Yeah.
And I got picked for the tour, and I was still blocked. It was funny as fuck. And he was like, "Oh shit, I still got you blocked. My fault. Don't block me," type of thing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's a moment. You made it a moment.
Yeah.
There was a time that you said you felt overlooked. Do you still feel that way, or do you think it shifted?
I don't know, cause as much as I would say like I'm underrated now, it's kind of like hard to do so because of like how much support I got, how many fans that I love that they love me back. So I think I feel perfectly comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not finished. Like there's so many goals I have that I can't just sit down and be comfortable.
Right.
Where I just lose everything I have. So I'm in the mindset of just like working harder.
All right, for this next section, kind of want to lay down a little bit. I feel like I should lay down. So I'm just gonna ask you a bunch of rapid fire, silly questions.
Okay, but hit this.
Rapid fire questions. All right.
Yep.
Demon Slayer or Blue Exorcist?
Demon Slayr.
Your Lie in April versus Jujutsu Kaisen.
Your Lie in April.
Really? Whoa, why?
It's Your Lie in April. Like, you're like,
Did you cry? You cried.
yes, like a bitch. Like
I didn't cry. Naruto versus One Piece.
One Piece.
Yeah, I already knew. Hunter x Hunter versus Soul Eater.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, right answer.
Yeah.
Charlie XCX as a pioneer. You've mentioned before that you'd be her first line of defense.
Yeah.
Why do you feel so strongly about Charlie XCX?
I don't know. Her story's very interesting. Like, it's kind of like me in a sense where there was like so many rises, so many falls, so many rises, so many falls. And so I was like, I look up to her for just sticking through it all and making like Brat and then becoming this icon off of that.
Favorite song off Brat?
Apple.
Favorite song off Brat remix album?
Still Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the dance?
Nope. I tried it though.
If your music existed inside a video game, what kind of game would it be?
Kingdom Hearts.
What do you like so much about Teen Beach Movie?
The songs. Cruising for a Bruising, Falling for You, Can't Stop Singing. Like those are like I listen to all those like every month. Like every month I just come back to them.
Every month?
Yes.
Like you have a monthly rewatch of
Yeah.
Teen Beach Movie?
Yes.
That's crazy. You know, back in the day they had Grease, but for you, your generation, you have Teen Beach
is
Movie.
like the greatest Disney movie. Descendants is hard too, but Teen Beach on its own, I love that shit.
Wow. Yeah.
Niggas talk about everything like High School Musical. That's cool. Like shit.
But it's not Teen Beach Movie.
Not Teen Beach. Or Teen Beach 2. Teen Beach 2 gets hate, but shit, I love that shit too.
Shout out Ross Lynch.
Shout out Ross Lynch. So
You went to theater camp in 6th grade.
yes, I did.
What was the standout memory from theater camp?
Just the friendships.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember most of the songs we did. We did like a New Edition song or some shit. But yeah.
Are you still friends with people from theater camp?
I have not spoken to them in years. Can't even hold you. But I wish
Maybe
I
you'll
could,
reach out after this.
Most deaths, yeah.
Favorite YouTuber?
It's between Berleezy, Your Rage when he was just on his YouTube shit, or Dante.
If you were like Berleezy vibes, if you were to expose one TV show or movie, which one would it be?
Paw Patrol.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that show.
Why?
I don't know, bruh. It's just so stupid. Like it's just like a bunch of dogs doing what humans should be doing, man.
Okay.
It's like if dogs could be this, why can't we just make a team of humans and do the same shit?
Yeah. So do you hate when dogs have human names too?
Not really.
Oh.
There'd be stupid ass dog names. I'm not gonna lie. Like Blue.
You don't like that name?
No. And I fuck with Blue's Clues, but this is like they're stupid dog names, bro.
All right. Favorite K-pop group?
It's between Ace Boy and Blackpink.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck with Blackpink a lot though. Rose is like one of my favorite artists.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you watch the documentary?
Yes.
If you could work with any K-pop group, would it be Blackpink or would it be anybody else?
Yeah, that would be Blackpink. It would.
If they made you dance, would you do it?
Yes.
You dance?
I used to.
Would you ever dance on stage?
Yes.
And I always like to ask this question at the end. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What would you like to accomplish?
Want to be in a movie.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
A Marvel movie.
A Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Would you want to be a superhero?
Yeah, I would. I don't know what I'd be though, but I'd love to be some type of movie that just fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or animated one. Illumination.
Would you be an anime voice actor?
Of course, 1000%.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll won't even
Okay,
hit
give me your best dub impression.
Nah, I can't do that.
All right.
Do that.
Maybe off camera.
Not try me. Can't do it.
All right. I thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Slayr. I think it's time we call it a day.